So obviously from the title of this video, this is not one of my normal or typical EFT videos, but I still feel like it's something that's important to speak on, which is honestly like just how white the EFT world is. Like in general, wellness tends to be like very white focused. I think, in ways it's gotten better, it's trying to get better, but EFT specifically is still very, very white. I know many of the Black people within the space. And because there's just so few who are like platformed and prominently like out in public. So I had someone, basically this came up because I had someone today send me a link to a tapping event that happens frequently. And they asked, they're like, why is this so white? This was a Black person asking me. And I looked at the lineup, and out of, I don't know how many, like dozens of EFT practitioners, there was one Black person and one, I don't know how they identified, but it was another person of color. Maybe there was more I didn't see, but that's what I saw from the lineup. And I just was like, in the year of somebody's Lord of 2026, how is this still the lineup? Like truly, how is this still the lineup? How are we looking at this and being like, yeah, this lineup looks good. This works. This definitely represents the population and people who are going to be watching this. And that's a big thing for me, is like, yes, representation is so important. One, because it gives access to people, right? Like if I only see like a white person doing something as a Black person, if I only see someone who's white, who doesn't look like me doing it, there's a barrier that's already there. Like it's not going to be a natural inclination. And I think that's, for a lot of people, that's why representation is so important. It's huge. But the other piece is that Black people, people of color, bodies of culture, people who come from oppressed lineages have a very specific, unique set of challenges in this lifetime on top of generational trauma. We all have generational trauma, to be clear, but I mean very specific trauma that comes from oppressed lineages, right? Like I'm Black, I'm American, I have ancestry of slavery. There are things that are going to show up in this lifetime for me and in my day-to-day that may or may not have anything to do with like the current situation that's happening, but actually is triggered from lineages before me that are in me, that are in my DNA. But it's harder if it's a white person, right, who has no concept of like that part of my experience. And that goes beyond just Black people. I mean, like, again, like people who come from oppressed lineages. So anyway, I just am like, man, aren't y'all bored? Like, it's just like, this is like kind of boring, no? Anyway, my musings for today. Let me get off this hill before I die on it.